Hi and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I've got a red shirt on, I've got some red lipstick going on, as well as a rose necklace. And that's all in honor of the fragrance that I'm going to be talking about today. So if you love fragrances with the rose note, with chocolate, patchouli, and cherries, you're going to love this fragrance. So keep watching. All right, today's video is all about Very Cherry Rose Chocolate Patchouli by Meleg Perfumes. Matthew Meleg is the perfumer, and he actually handcrafts these fragrances in his home in Canada. And I was so excited to receive this perfume. And I just have to show you the packaging because I think this is so cool. But it comes in this little wooden box here. It talks about how it's handmade and that the finest ingredients are used to create this fragrance. And it's got his little logo here, Meleg, and when you slide this open, you've got the bottle of perfume nestled inside. And I just thought this was so cool, so pretty. Let me show you the bottle. I just think this is absolutely stunning. I love the added touch of the wax stamp here in the front with the Meleg logo. And then the color of this fragrance is absolutely beautiful. And then it has the name of the perfume, the Very Cherry Rose Chocolate Patchouli. This is absolutely incredible. But I have to give you a little backstory because when I first received this, I was in the middle of COVID. I literally had lost my smell. And I remember opening this package and knowing that I couldn't smell anything and just staring at the bottle. And when I tried to take a whiff, I couldn't smell anything. And it was like that for a few days. Every day, seriously, I would take the bottle out of the box, look at it, and just hope that I could smell something. And I remember the first morning that I did that, or it was a few mornings after I had received it, the first morning I could actually start smelling. I could smell the rose in this. And I was so excited. And gradually my sense of smell got better, and now I'm fully recovered. I can smell everything. And let me tell you what a beautiful fragrance this is. But I'm going to get to the notes in a minute. I'm going to put a link to Matthew's website in the description box because I want you to check out all the different fragrances that he creates. There's also an article about him. He's a self-taught perfumer, which I think is absolutely incredible. And I loved reading his story on how he got started. And I think that you'll probably really enjoy that to kind of get to know Matthew Meleg a little more and his fragrances. But there are a lot of different fragrances to choose from. But let's get into this beauty because the notes in here are absolutely gorgeous. I'm currently wearing the fragrance. I sprayed it on this morning and I can still smell it. I love that. But let's go ahead. I'm going to put it on my little card here so we can talk about the notes. When you first spray this, you are going to get the most beautiful cherry note. And it's that dark, rich cherry, like the Marciano cherries, those dessert cherries. They're kind of a little bit syrupy. They're sweet. It's absolutely gorgeous. So if you love cherry notes, boy, are you going to fall for this one. It also has some lychee in the opening, which is that tropical fruit. Has a little bit of bitterness to it, but it blends beautifully with this cherry. It's very resinous. It's very bold. It makes a statement. So if you like fragrances that will make a statement and are not shy, this is going to make you so happy. It is absolutely stunning. Now, what I love about this is it starts to dry down on your skin a little bit. You're going to start to pick up on that rose. Now, the rose in here is not your typical sharp type of rose. You know, the ones that are still green, they've not fully bloomed yet. It's not like that at all. It's the rose that's soaking up that sunshine, that's fully open, that's sweet, almost that candy jammy type of rose that is absolutely exquisite. That is the type of rose you're getting in here. It has a little bit of a powderiness to it along with that sweetness. And there's also some orris butter. You're going to pick up on that orris butter just a little bit, but that rose really does take center stage here. And as it starts to really dry on your skin and warms up, oh, this is where this patchouli starts to shine. There's 4 different types of patchouli in here, and that dark patchouli really comes forward. It's very rich. It blends beautifully with the rose, and that's always a beautiful combination, is patchouli and rose. I absolutely love that. And then comes the cocoa, which gives this an intoxicating feel. It's very gourmand. It's very rich. And this is definitely one of those fragrances that's going to be absolutely unforgettable. You wear this, people are going to remember you. Again, it's bold. It makes a statement. It's intoxicating. And I love fragrances that have some character to them, and this definitely has some character to it. As far as the longevity, like I said, I sprayed this on this morning. I can still smell it. I love that. It lasts at least 6 hours on my skin, a lot longer on your clothes, so you're gonna pick it up definitely the next day. The projection is definitely about an arm's length. What I love about this is you'll notice a cloud of fragrance around you all day long. Just when you think maybe you can't smell it anymore, you'll move or do something and you'll get wafts of it again. And I love that. It's one of those fragrances that just keeps giving. And when you spend money on a fragrance, you want to enjoy it. You want to be smelling it throughout the day, and you're going to definitely get that with this fragrance. And then the sillage is gorgeous. Like I said, it's intoxicating. It has that gourmand feel to it. Just this chocolate in there and that cherry with this rose, and the patchouli. The combination is incredible. Absolutely love this fragrance. Again, it makes a statement. I think it's very, very well done. There's some great fragrances on his site. I am actually eyeing, and I don't know why I didn't see this one earlier, but I was looking again last night and really studying his fragrances. There was one on there, the tobacco, frankincense with cardamom. And I love fragrances with tobacco, and there's also vanilla in there. So I can only imagine how incredible that fragrance is as well. So definitely check out all the different fragrances that he has to offer. I've really enjoyed learning about Matthew Meleg. I think he's a very creative perfumer. I love the fact that he's self-taught, and he's just unique and different, and his fragrances stand out. So again, if you love fragrances that stand out, you're gonna stand out from a crowd. This is definitely fragrances to look into. I really, really appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch my video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay beautiful inside and out.